What I'm about to tell you is a story that happened a few years ago. If my memory serves me right, it happened 22nd day of January. See, I was invited to attend a gathering. But not just any gathering, it was a gathering of magicians. I arrived at the venue at around 5 p.m. Then I noticed that there were 4 men gathered around in a corner. The first was a big guy, around 6 foot tall. The second was just about my age and wore a pair of dark sunglasses. The third guy had fair skin, had Asian eyes, and, well, probably Chinese. The fourth guy had long hair. Well, he looks like a real sleight of hand artist, if you ask me. I went a little closer to see what the commotion is all about, and I saw that they were gathered around the fifth guy, a brown-skinned man in his mid-30s, around 34, perhaps 35 years of age. He had an air of authority in him. I listened to what he was telling the other guys, and it seems he was teaching them something about poker. Heard him say, "You see, cheating in poker is possible if you know how to. And if I were to cheat, I would control all the cards, all the high cards, to the bottom, and deal to myself." Then he started dealing 5 poker hands for each of them. 1 for the tall guy, 1 for the one with dark sunglasses, 1 for the Chinese guy, and 1 for the guy with long hair. Of course, he took the bottom card and dealt him to himself. Then continued and said, "You see, I'm doing it in slow motion so that you can see how it's done." Bottom card to himself. Of course, the first hand, well, doesn't stand a chance. The guy with dark sunglasses had nothing. The Chinese looking guy has, well, if he had an 8 instead of a jack, he would have gotten a straight. Well, tough luck. Fourth guy has, well, he has a pair of 6s. Still doesn't stand a chance. For the fifth guy, dealt himself 3 aces and a pair of queens. A full house. Then I heard him say, "Okay, I'll try to do it again. This time, I'll do it in real speed. I want you to watch carefully to see if I do any funny movements." Give it a cut. I started dealing 5 poker hands. See how you did. The first guy has 2 pairs. Second guy has, well, he also had 2 pairs. The third guy had a flush. And the long-haired guy, well, he has a 4 of a kind with an ace as his kicker. Well, it's even higher than a full house. So the Chinese looking guy said, "Well, I think you messed up. You gave all of us high cards." And the fifth guy said, "Of course I gave you high cards so that for you to be able to bet all of your money. But then again, since I was the one who dealt the cards, I still get the winning hand. Royal flush." And the four guys were stumped with what happened. And after a few minutes, the fifth guy excused himself and left the room for a smoke. And I followed him and then told him, Hi sir, my name is Ron, and I've been doing magic for quite some time now, but I can't seem to handle cards the way you do. He told me, what exactly do you mean? You see sir, you always get the cards that you want 99% of the time. I said, oh, that. And I told him, you see sir, I've been practicing it for quite some time now, and well, whenever I try to get an ace, I would always get a 10. And he said, well, I'd like to see you do it again. I said, no sir, I've done it 100 times, but I'd always get a 10. And he said, well, just do it. I want to see you do it. Then I took another card, and as always, I'd get a 10. I said, see what I told you. I gave up. At that very moment, I felt so down. I felt like a joker. Then he asked me, kid, how long have you doing magic? I said, I've been doing magic for about 2 or 3 years now. He said, well, I've been doing magic since I was 6, and I understand what you're going through. So let me give you a tip. All you have to do is focus on what you want it to happen, and just believe in yourself. And then I asked him, what makes you think that would help me? He said, because I said so. So I did what he told me. I focused on what I wanted to happen and believed. Well, and true enough, I was able to get an ace. After that, we jammed. He taught me things I never thought I could do. And after a few hours, I think the time was 8:45. He said he had to go. Then I asked him, do you really have to? Well, it's still early. It's only 8:45. Then he said, you know kid, today is my birthday. Today's my 38th birthday. And I have a date. And just before he left, I told him, excuse me sir, I believe you haven't mentioned your name yet. He looked back at me and said, my name? Oh, different people call me different names, but you can call me the boss. Thank you.